ASMR Gaming News. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to ASMR Gaming News. Please hit that like button and sit back, relax, and let's begin. So we got an insane amount of video game news this week. A lot of video game companies have just been releasing info, so wow, what a crazy week it's been. So let's just jump right in. Let's see, Minecraft. So a lot of you here on the channel love Minecraft, and there is a new Minecraft game that has been officially revealed. It's going to be coming out next year, and it's called Minecraft Legends, and it's going to be like an RPG, kind of like town builder. It's kind of insane. It's very difficult to explain. I recommend checking out the trailer, but it's called Minecraft Legends, and it's like an action strategy Minecraft game. Think like Age of Empires or Clash of Clans, but Minecraft. So go in expecting something like that. It's very interesting. If you like Minecraft, you're obviously gonna love this, especially if you like this kind of game. It's gonna be releasing on like PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Nintendo, so it's releasing on just about everything, and that's coming out next year, so very excited for that. Bethesda this week had a special showcase stream with Xbox, and they showed their upcoming video game, Starfield. For those that don't know, Starfield is like Bethesda's huge upcoming RPG video game, but instead of going the fantasy route like they have done in the past with Skyrim, they're going in a sci-fi route with this game. So think of Skyrim, but sci-fi. That's what Starfield is going to try to be. Watching the trailer, the gameplay they put out, it reminded me a lot of Mass Effect and No Man's Sky. So I really like that. Apparently, you can just get in your ship, explore tons of different planets, go on quests, upgrade your loot, and it's all sci-fi and space themed, and there is a story, just like in Skyrim, you know? So I think this is going to be very exciting. Starfield is supposed to release before the next Elder Scrolls game, you know? So, for those of you that are fans of only fantasy games like Oblivion or Skyrim, you might have to wait a little while longer, but this Starfield trailer was amazing this week. Let's see, what else do we got here? During this Xbox stream, they showcased a lot of upcoming games. We got a trailer for Diablo IV, and we got to, check out the game a little bit. It looks really nice. Diablo IV, of course, is coming out on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. Looks great. It's coming out next year, and it's going to have a lot of features that fans have been wanting. Definitely go check out the Diablo IV trailer. Forza Motorsport, next big game in the Forza series, is going back to its roots. This is going to be called Forza Motorsport, so they're not going with any sequel names or anything. I think they're trying to reboot the series. It's very interesting. Imagine if Call of Duty, after like Black Ops 5 or something, decides to make a new Call of Duty and just call it Black Ops. That's exactly what Forza is doing. They're basically calling this new game Forza Motorsport, and nothing else. So, very interesting. We got a trailer for that. Graphics are insane, of course. And it's supposed to be launching next year in spring. So, a lot of people hyped for that. We got to see a trailer for Hollow Knight Silksong, which is coming to Xbox Game Pass on day one. Wow, Hollow Knight, for those that don't know, is an insanely, difficult but beautiful and, masterful game. This game deserved all the awards and stuff that it got when it came out. And Silksong is something even more for the fans to enjoy. So, if you've never played Hollow Knight, or if you have, you might want to check out this when it releases on Xbox. There's a little trailer out and everything. You can just tell by all the little details and things the game has that the developers really put a lot of time and work into this. So, I think this is going to be fantastic. And speaking of developers, Hideo Kojima made a special appearance during this Xbox and Bethesda live stream. And he basically came out to say that he's working on a special upcoming Xbox game for Microsoft. So immediately, a lot of Sony fans got very worried that maybe Microsoft has exclusivity with Hideo Kojima, but shortly after this announcement, the company came out to say that no, they're still gonna be making games on PlayStation, but this one game is being made exclusively with Xbox and Microsoft's help. So he's working on some secret project with them. Very excited to see what that's gonna be. Let's see, what else do we got here? Persona. So, if some of you play Super Smash Brothers, or if you're into, Japanese RPGs, chances are you've heard of Persona. Very popular RPG series. So during this Xbox live stream, they basically announced that Persona 3, Persona 4, and Persona 5 are going to be releasing on Xbox and PC. And then later they confirmed that the game will also be releasing on PlayStation as well. But it's some kind of collection of the last 3 Persona games. No mention of the first 2 games. Just Persona 3, 4, and 5, which arguably are the most popular games in the series. So this is huge. This is the first time these Persona games, especially 3 and 4, are going to be available on Xbox. So this is a big deal. So everyone's celebrating about this on the internet. Fans are very happy. And it was a very surprising announcement because Xbox doesn't really get that many Japanese RPGs on it. It's mostly Western developed shooters and things like that you find on Xbox. So this is very interesting. So definitely an announcement that caught a lot of people by surprise. And lastly, Ark II was announced, and Ark II has kind of been announced a while ago, but this was a reveal trailer and reveal date for the release of the game. Apparently, it's coming out in 2023. So if any of you have ever heard of Ark Survival Evolved, well, Ark 2 is a sequel to that game, so chances are it's going to be huge. A lot of people play Ark every single day on Steam, on Epic Games, and I've heard a lot of good things. I honestly need to jump into that game. I never really did. I only watched Let's Plays and streams of it, but this new trailer for Ark 2 has me intrigued, so I'm excited. Let's see. So next we got some info. Apparently Sony is working on a premium Pro controller. So very similar to the kind of premium controller that Xbox made that was triple the price of a regular Xbox controller. It seems like Sony wants to make something like that as well, for the pro gamers out there. So they're making like a Pro Premium controller for the PlayStation 5, so I wonder how that's gonna work. This is just a rumor, by the way. It has not been officially confirmed by Sony, but according to people that are in the know, this is actually happening, so I'm excited. I love Sony controllers, and I've always really liked the PlayStation controller, so if they make a special version, I might have to check it out and see just how well it plays, you know, Fortnite and other games. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Hopefully it's great. Let's see. We got a lot of gameplay for Sonic Frontiers this week. Sonic fans are very divided on this game. Some people are saying that it looks terrible and that it is nothing like the Sonic game that they wanted. And then you have people saying that the game looks great, they want to see more, and this is going to be a different type of Sonic game. But the director of the game, this Sonic Frontiers game, actually came out this week to discuss the game, and basically he said that the game is going to take like 20 to 30 hours to beat, and that Sonic fans don't understand the game, and that it's going to be different than what they're used to. So personally, I think this Sonic game is trying to be like an open world action adventure style game, maybe similar to something like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but with Sonic, which would explain why it's like 30 hours to beat and why it's like a huge open world. So I think there's a lot of stuff they're not showing us in the trailers, and we might be surprised when this game comes out. So I'm still keeping my fingers crossed. I really want this game to be good, because I really want a good Sonic game. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you all think of the new Sonic game they're making. So apparently a game that came out back on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 is going to be making a comeback, and that is Lollipop Chainsaw. Some of you might have seen this game in a store or video game shop or something, but yeah, there's a game called Lollipop Chainsaw. It was a crazy, insane game that came out back on the PS3, Xbox 360. It was like a cheerleader with a chainsaw, and she goes around defeating zombies after they take over the world in her school or something like that. It's just one of those crazy, insane games that was kind of popular when it first launched, and for the last like 10 years, no one heard anything about this game. So yeah, apparently it's gonna be coming back. They might be making a sequel or like a reboot, like remaking the first game. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But that sounds awesome. Capcom officially announced Dragon's Dogma 2. Finally, so people are going absolutely crazy about this. Dragon's Dogma is, I would say, one of Capcom's recently popular series. I forget when the first game came out, but I know a lot of people are huge Dragon's Dogma fans. The game came out to mixed opinions originally, but fans have been waiting for a new game in the series for a long, long time. So this game has a big relief to a lot of people. Overwatch 2, we got a ton of Overwatch 2 news this week. So basically, there's going to be a beta for Overwatch 2. You'll be able to play the game early before it releases in the fall. So definitely go check out the beta. They released a trailer for brand new Overwatch 2 character. I don't want to spoil it because I feel like some people maybe haven't even heard that Overwatch, you know, is going to have new character or stuff like that. So go check that out. There is so much info. But the most important piece of information is that Overwatch 2, since the game is going to be completely free like Fortnite, they decided to completely do away with loot boxes. So Overwatch 2, free to play, no loot boxes, but they're going to have a battle pass just like Fortnite, and apparently the more you level up during the season, the more stuff you get from the battle pass. So you'll get skins and emotes and things like that, and when the battle pass is over, you won't be able to get those skins or items anymore. So it's gonna make stuff a lot more exclusive and keep people playing the game. So I'm really excited to learn more about that. But Overwatch 2 is gonna be huge, I think, and can't wait to play the beta. This week we got a fantastic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game come out called Shredder's Revenge. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. People are saying it's one of the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games that have come out in a while. It's like an action arcade beat 'em up, kind of like the classic, old school style games that they used to make. And it's just amazing. It's on everything. It's on PC, PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, and the graphics are like retro, but the gameplay is like fast and fluid and modern and just looks insane. If you're a fan of like beat 'em up games where you're walking around as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, you can play as like Raph or Donatello, Michelangelo, or any of your other favorite turtles. You just jump right in, start fighting. It looks insane. I'll probably have to play this on the channel, but it's been getting amazing reviews. And let's see. The final pieces of news here are for a video game series that I'm a huge fan of, and that is Final Fantasy. So Final Fantasy VII got a special 25th anniversary live stream, and during this live stream they announced a bunch of new games, but the most important ones are Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is the direct sequel to the Final Fantasy VII Remake game that came out a while ago. So people have been waiting for part 2 of this remake saga, the remake of Final Fantasy VII. The title has officially been confirmed as Rebirth, and it's going to follow up from where the last game finished. So fans are very excited. This game is supposed to come out next year, so we have about a year of waiting. But they came out with even more news of another video game, and that is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. And what this is a remake of a PSP game that's going to be coming out on PlayStation 5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PC. And it's like a modern remake of this old PSP game, which was kind of a prequel to Final Fantasy VII. So it was a prequel game. Kind of explained some things about characters like Zack and others before the events of Final Fantasy VII. It's considered to be by the fans like a really good game. Like, fans love this game, so the fact that this is finally getting a remake with way better graphics for modern systems has made a lot of people happy. So there's trailers for both of those games that got announced. I'm very excited. I absolutely loved this live stream, and yeah, that's just about all the video game news for this week. So, like I said, lots of crazy video game announcements. I'm probably missing a few of them, but I tried to go over everything important. So, thank you all for listening, for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. So long, and farewell.